Hey, you guys, I'm so glad you're joining me today. We're going to talk about social media and internet safety because so much goes on the internet, and you need to make sure you are aware on top of it and you are safe when you are socializing on these social media apps. So, what is social media? Have any of you guys seen these platforms? I know you have. I know you know someone that has these platforms. Your parents or your friends, your cousins have these platforms, and they're all fun and games. Some good things can come from social media. You can make some great connections on these apps, but you want to make sure that you are being safe. Social media includes platforms like Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn. All of these are social media platforms. So, question I want you to ask yourself: how often do you use social media? Think about it. Over 90% of teens are active on social media. And the best thing you guys can do is make sure you are being safe. So that means the majority of you watching this video, the majority of you know someone that is active on social media and you yourself are active, even if you're just watching videos on there, that is being active on social media because you are consuming this content. So, why is internet safety so important? Because one is permanent. The things you put on the internet is permanent. You can't take that back. Once it's out there, you think you can delete it. You think you can Snapchat somebody something and then it goes away. No, there's a digital trail. That is a digital footprint. You want to make sure you're safe because people make cyber threats. People get engrossed into people that they meet online, and then when things don't go their way, things may get harmful. And we just want to make sure we are very mindful and vigilant of the things, the relationships we are building while we are online. We want to make sure we are being safe, just like we are being safe in the real world, because internet relationships, social media, buddy friendships can translate into the real world. You'll end up meeting these people in the real world. So you want to make sure you are being safe when you are coming across people online. So, how much power does social media have? For one, is instant communication. It's an easy way for you to stay connected with your friends, your family, different communities worldwide. That is why it's called the World Wide Web. Worldwide means everywhere. You can talk to somebody from across the world on social media with a phone, the palm of your hand. Is so easy. And that's why we want to make sure we are being so safe. You are sharing a part of your life. You're posting photos, videos, vacations, accomplishments, your friends' birthdays. You're posting milestones, and it's nothing wrong with that, but we just want to make sure we are being safe so no one can steal our identities or do anything that we don't want them to do with our identities. But there are some good things that come out of social media. One being, it's an easy way to create and discover. You can access and share creative content with other creatives. You can learn new things. You can learn a hobby, a new skill. You can even start a business and thrive and be successful because of social media. People do it every day. Why not you? With this comes a lot of risk, and we want to make sure we are staying in front of those risks and on top of those risks. Some of those risks include cyberbullying, an invasion of privacy, scams and phishing, exposure to harmful content. There are so many risks that we need to look out for when we're on the internet, because although it may be innocent to you, there are predators out there that are preying on innocent minds on social media. There are people pretending to be people that they are not on social media. So you want to make sure you are being aware and making sure you are only communicating with people that you actually know in real life. It is so easy for people to get caught up in cyberbullying. And what is that? Those are harmful comments, threats, harassment. saying things about people, sharing things, bullying, harassing people. It happens all the time. So one way to handle cyberbullying is one, do not engage. Do not get caught up in it. Don't communicate back. Save the evidence. Block them, report them, tell someone. Don't just sweep it off because it happens every day. There are people, there are kids every day that commit suicide because they have been bullied online, and that will not be you. We will not bully others. We are going to be nice. We're going to be kind. We are going to make sure we are using the internet for positive reasons, not for bullying, not for spreading lies, not for doing anything that it wasn't created for. And as teens, as youth, you want to make sure you are not oversharing. You are not oversharing. You're not sharing your personal information. You're not sharing your family's personal information. So what do I mean by personal information? I mean your location, where you located, what school you go to, your street name, your address, any type of contact information that could point someone online to where you are in real life. You do not want to share those personal details because it's not safe. There are predators online, strange people pretending to be someone that they're not, and you don't want to befriend these people and meet them in real life and then something happen to you. You want to make sure you are only communicating with people that you know in real life. And it's easy to spot different scams like fake messages or posts that trick you into giving personal information or money. So be very skeptical of offers that just seem too good to be true. Oh, click this, you won $1,000,000. All you have to do is input your name, your address, and your bank account information. And boom, they got you. Boom, they got you. If they're asking for money or personal information like your bank information, do not give that type of information to someone that contacts you first. Even if you just put your phone number into something online, you start getting random calls. Don't answer from numbers that you don't know. You want to make sure you're only talking to people that you actually know. Always verify the source before sharing any information online. Do not share your information online. You want to make sure you are securing your accounts. You want to use strong, unique passwords for each account. Example, you want to use a mixture of upper and lowercase letters. You want to use different characters, numbers, something that is not easy to guess. You can even go the extra mile and enable two-factor authentication for any extra layer of security. You want to make sure you're safe because there is a lot of stuff out there on the internet. There is a lot of harmful content that is not good for anyone. So what do you do if you are exposed to this harmful content? One, you want to tell an adult. You want to make sure you are getting the word to the right people. You want to make sure you report them. You want to make sure you save the evidence because it is never okay. An adult, a safe adult, will never tell you to keep secrets. So you want to make sure that you are not talking to people that you do not know online. Report these people. Tell an adult. Stay on top of it. Save the evidence. And not just on social media, even in gaming. I know a lot of people think gaming is innocent. PS5s, Nintendo Switches, Fortnite, Minecraft, Roblox. You have to be mindful that some games involve chatting with strangers, talking with people that you do not know, which can lead to inappropriate content or cyberbullying. So you want to make sure you are getting with an adult and making sure you are not sharing any personal details, names, age, locations with people you meet in games. Don't do challenges where you're telling personal information. Don't do challenges where you're doing something that is absurd or just doing anything that someone tells you to do off the internet. Use privacy settings to control who can contact you. If you need help with this, speak with an adult and ask them to update your privacy settings to control who can talk to you. That's something that your parents need to be aware of, because random people can contact you and it may be easy to think it's all fun and games, but sometimes you are so caught up in playing the game and having a good time that they're asking you questions that you're not even thinking about, and you're giving personal information that you should not be sharing with a stranger. So you want to make sure you're only playing games with people that you know and trust. Social media, gaming can do a lot on your mental health. It can create the pressure of perfection. Things that people post and say online, it is just what they're showing you. Social media often shows only the best moments, the best times, and that leads to unrealistic comparisons to our real lives. Social media does not show the full story. People post the highlights, not the struggle. People post the highlights, not the struggles. Keep that in mind. So you are just fine. You are on the right track. You are on the right track. Just make sure you are going at your pace. You are not comparing yourself to anyone that you see on the internet, because the internet is creating a digital footprint for you. What you post lasts forever. Once you put it out there, it is out there. No matter if you delete it, if you think it's going to go away in 24 hours, it was just in my stories. A digital footprint is a trail of everything you do online, from posts to photos to comments to likes, down to you liking a picture. It is out there. You taking the like away, they can still trace that you liked the photo and you took the like away. Why does this matter? Everything you post online can be seen by others, even if you delete it later. So think twice before posting something that could harm your reputation or someone else's. Your digital footprint lasts how long? Forever. While we're online, we want to make sure we're being kind and we are respecting others. Be considerate of others' feelings, because it's not just online. This is people's feelings in the real world. So I want to make sure you're being kind and considerate, because respect is free. You have to respect different opinions. Online, you will come across a lot of different people with different opinions. You cannot get sucked into what other people think. You have to be able to respect their opinion, agree to disagree, and move on. So just think about getting consent before posting other people or things online. Just out of respect, just out of consideration. So what do you do if you start feeling unsafe online? The most important thing is make sure you are talking to someone you trust. If you are feeling unsafe online, make sure you are speaking with someone that you trust. If someone is bullying you on a game, if someone is bullying you at school, if someone is bullying you in real life, if someone is harming you in any way, make sure you are talking to someone that you trust and report inappropriate content immediately. Report this inappropriate content. If someone is saying harmful things to you, make sure you are telling someone and you are blocking them. You are reporting them so they can get out of your way. So there is a lot that goes on the internet, but you want to make sure you're getting caught up on the positive side of the internet, because a lot of great can come from it as well. You can become a business owner, you can become an entrepreneur, you can start a business, you can do different things online that can take you different places in life. So any questions? Stay smart, stay safe. Thanks for listening.